People come to folk singing in different ways and for different reasons. Pete Seeger, who is currently the United States' biggest name in folk singer, rather to his own surprise, discovered it in his youth, as he told his audience in the Union Theatre at Sydney University.
I asked my father what it was called. He said, "Oh, some people call it folk music." I said, "Where does it come from?" He said, "Oh, it just never went anywhere." I said, "How do they learn it?" "Oh, they just learn from each other." And so at the age of 16, I started trying to learn how to play a Kentucky mountain banjo, even though I was raised up in New York State. And my mother was a violinist and my father was a professor. And I'm still trying to learn. One thing I found out, that there's more subtleties in this music than anybody could ever dream of. But what I also found in the music was kind of a history of my own country. I learned my country like I couldn't have learned it out of history textbooks. And I also found that these old songs were somehow able to cut across border lines and bring people together like nothing else I ever knew.
As more people become interested in folk music and as the different kinds of businesses move into it, do you think there's a chance that folk songs too will become cheapened?
Oh, there's going to be people trying it. I'm sure they're trying it right now. But I don't think they're going to succeed, maybe not as easily as they did with some different kinds of music. There's just too many amateurs making music because they like it. And they don't care whether somebody calls it unfashionable or old hat or corny. They're going to do it because they like it.
An interesting thing which has happened in America is the way that songs of protest seem to have grown up again out of crises which are happening now, like the integration crisis. How is it that this has happened?
It always happens. I think every war that was ever fought had songs. Every struggle that was ever made had songs. And if you stop to think about it, every song worth its salt as a song has got some kind of point to make.
Mr. Seeger, what is folk music?
Aha! Better people than me have tried to say. I'm no scholar. I'm no authority. All I can say is that some people think folk music has to be 300 years old, good and moldy like a cheese. Other people will say it's anything that folks sing. I usually think it's a quality that some songs have got more of and other songs have less of. That's satisfied for the present.
Now, folk music has come to be regarded as the possession of a non-conformist set. Do you agree with this?
Well, I don't know. I'll have to take your word for it.
Are you a conformist?
Oh, you bet. I wear shoes. I speak the English language more or less as it's spoken in my section of the world. Sure, I'm a conformist. Well, now you've interviewed me, I have a song for you. Newspapermen meet such interesting people. They know the lowdown, now it can be told. I'll tell you quite reliably off the record about some charming people I have known. Oh, I meet politicians and grafters by the score, killers plain and fancy, it's really quite a bore. Now newspapermen meet such interesting people. They wallow in corruption, crime and gore. Ting-a-ling-ling, city desk, hold the press, extra, extra, read all about it, it's a mess, meets the test. Newspapermen meet such interesting people. It's wonderful to represent the press. Yeah, a song for your profession.
Thank you.